Hey everybody, welcome to episode 4 of ORA The Ancient Nord, part of Character Crusade Skyrim Unbound. We left off at a crossroads. An Argonian crosses our path,
to help you relax if you're interested.
offering us
The finest
skooma.
the sweetest moon sugar at a
Now,
fair price.
the thing about skooma in this game, I don't think it really does anything. I mean, it gives you stamina or something. I'm never chasing stamina that much, and I always have like extra stamina potions, so I don't know. It's not like in Fallout where the chems, they do something. Anyway, so here we are, we're walking down the road, and we are playing a hunter character right now who cannot resist a wolf on the side of the road. Well, you usually have to attack him anyway. But we skin it, we get its claws, we have its eye. I don't even know what you're supposed to do with all of this stuff. Okay. We come across the castle. We're still at level 2, I think. This is really early in the game. These crazy, wild people come out of nowhere. They're called the Forsworn. They have these strange axes and swords, carrying a decent amount of gold and armor with skulls on it. So you know they've done their share of killing. So we don't want to invade a whole fort of them. You know, a lot of times in this game you're chasing adventure. Our character is not chasing adventures like that for no reason. You know, we barely even know where to sell loot. We've sold to one person in the market. Anyway, it's storming as usual. It's been very stormy, which is great because our character is lost in a storm. Like, this is so appropriate to how I see this character. Now, up ahead, there's a bandit camp, which they've set up blocking the road, kind of a toll type of situation here. Pretty steep toll, but we're gonna pay it. We don't really want to fight, like I was just saying. Forsworn are probably a lot harder than these guys, but we don't want to fight all these guys either. The problem is, we did make a sudden move, I guess, and they don't like us. So we got an arrow in the head. Good thing we're wearing this cool helmet that we found on a corpse a couple episodes ago. Alright.
Walk always in the light, or we will drag you to it.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. Here we go. We see a lot of these carts turned over on the road. There's a big problem with bandits. So usually by the time we get there, there's only a couple gold left. But it all adds up. There's 9 gold, and we got a book and a potion and this necklace, which we can sell probably for a third of that. Alright, so now we just discovered a mill where they saw logs and stuff like that.
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can.
So, here's the thing.
These axes
You can chop wood. We've been using the wood for campfires. Other times in other games, I will actually sit there and chop wood for like an hour in real life just to make like 100 gold or a few hundred gold to start off with.
Just the two of us.
You know, you can just hit it, let the animation go, and then I do other things around the house. It's pretty funny.
Use a pair of hands and a strong back.
And this too.
Coin.
This guy.
That'd be great. There's a case of our soon-to-be famous mead. that needs
Okay,
to be
now this is actually a small
Get it
quest.
there,
I think
keep
this
it
is
there.
one of the quests that was restored
See ya.
with a mod. There's a mod that like dug up some of this stuff that was half-finished quests that were still, I guess, still in the game code but disabled, and they activated them somehow. And I think this is one of the quests. You just deliver a case of mead, so nothing really happens. Maybe it was supposed to be part of a larger quest that was more interesting. And whatever. Look at this scenery, amazing looking. I love taking time out to stop and check out. Okay.
You're interfering with official
These guys,
Thalmor
you just
business.
walk past them, you're interfering with their business. Yeah, we don't like the Thalmor, but guess what? We're staying out of their way. We don't want to fight them. They're pretty badass at this early stage of the game. Now, we're getting attacked from behind. We don't know what. We're looking around. We don't see anything. we check out the sign. We were actually wanted to go to one of those towns, but this spider that's the size of like a deer almost came out of nowhere and attacked us. So, okay, we're trying to find that town right there, Morthal, the closest town nearby. Basically, all we're doing is scouring the area. We're following the signs. And we know that town's nearby. So what we're gonna do is first we're gonna kill these deer that are nearby, and there's a rabbit. So we cannot resist the game. So
I'm warning you.
everyone's
Presence is
warning
interfering
us.
with Imperial business.
But the
Begone.
thing is, that's one of the other reasons we're chasing these animals as kind of a cover, so that they don't think we're doing anything. But they just want them out. You know, we're walking around carrying an axe that's got blood all over it. They don't want us walking too close to them. Basically, is what I'm saying. All right, another beautiful night here, and the thing is, we found another little town here, Stone Hills. This is a mining town, and it's starting to get dark, and there's some crazy wizard fighting off in the distance here. So we don't really want to mess with them. So we turn back the other way, and they had a ghost dog fighting for them. So that was nipping at our heels, and it looks like they're going to follow us, and we're just going to hide back here and let these guys take care of it, because you know, that stuff had nothing to do with us to begin with anyway. They were already fighting in the distance when we came there. And there's no way we're going up against these wizards in the dark and surviving. Alright, so they took care of it. We're going to take all their stuff. We got a spell tome here. Now here's the thing. We don't know any magic. This mod gives you random stuff when you start. I was given no spells at all and no magic abilities. But
never imagined working
this guy's complaining. Okay.
Greater things were dreamt of.
Yeah, these guys have a lot of problems working in the mine. All right. So they warned us here not to go up this way because there was trouble, but we went anyway. And we see some dead bandits. So you know, if the bandits are already dead, there's something worse. There's something worse out there. We have another cart by the side of the road. So that's all bad signs. But we're trying to get somewhere, and we don't even quite know where anymore, but we didn't really want to stay with those miners because they would just be complaining about their work all night.
You there, traveler.
Okay, here we
Over
go.
here.
Another idiot on the side of the road. And another dead person. Okay, these guys are pretty hardcore. They're vampires. And they are going to kill us. So we have a few health potions, but only a couple. And that just didn't work. So on my original version of this, the way I roleplayed this, doing the voiced version of this, was it was like, oh, the men at Stonehills warned me and told me tales of what would happen to me if I went that way. And this is what I imagined when they told me, you know. Yeah, just a little way to roleplay and have fun with that situation. But, you know, whatever. You're going to die in this game. I'm not playing some sort of hardcore mode. I'm playing a role-playing mode. Honestly, I don't even care. I hate redoing stuff, so I'm sneaking around them. But this is more, I love the scenery here, so it ended up being a great idea to come out this way. And just to avoid those vampires completely. So the other thing is, maybe vampires has something to do with her past, because they do live over a long time also. And even though she isn't a vampire, there could be some other type of thing related to that she had to deal with. So she kills a few more wolves and harvests their pelts, and starts to realize that she doesn't know where she is in the dark, and she has no idea where this town is that she was trying to get to. So we start running around trying to get back anywhere familiar. There's a road sign off in the distance, and it looks like we're heading towards Dawnstar. So we've actually passed Morthal and next episode, we're going to check out Dawnstar. So thanks for listening, and check out the Character Crusade Discord for all the info on this project and others.